Alright, if you're watching this after the last video, this was recorded about an hour after. I tried to get some more games to get more footage out of, just because I really like this list that I made. I know it's definitely not good, it's got a lot of cards that any professional would tell you should never be playing, but I don't care. I like it a lot. So, what do we have so far? Well, this match isn't ranked because I tried doing casual matches, but people don't ever rematch, so you only get one game out of it, and it's usually over by like turn 2 or 3, so I wanted to have a bit of a longer video. This matchup is in ranked. I am extremely low on the ranked ladder on Omega. I rarely play, and even then I don't really play ranked. But the deck that I'm playing is, once again, the Magical Musketeer Fiendsmith list. I will be making changes to it after this video goes up. So, thankfully, Omega has a feature that shows deck lists beforehand, so if anyone, or saves deck lists beforehand rather, so if anyone decides they want to see the deck list, I can just easily copy it from the video and then, like, at least say what I changed in previous or future iterations, I guess. Either way, this match is against Vanquish Soul, which is another one of those decks that I really wanted to play in Master Duel, but it's far too expensive. I think it's one of my first Master Duel videos, maybe. It's when I'm playing Scareclaw and I go up against a guy playing Vanquish Soul, and I think he Dimension Shifters me turn 1, and it like gets me so pissed off, and I'm so mad because it's like, oh yeah, rich guys playing with the rich person deck. You know, so stupid. This guy actually gets to play with a new support, which I forgot came out, and wow, does it feel so freaking good. I would have lost these games so hard if I did not. I'm just gonna spoil it. I only win because I opened my one of talents both games, because I get to do something so extremely funny and I love it. I might have had a chance in some of the games, but like without it, but I don't really think so. Whatever. Anyways, I won the Rochambeau for like again, and selected second. And this match I opened with one of my 2 Fualoses. Immediately I just shotgun it, and they had no response. And I always feel like my game speed is so high in these. So I see it's Vanquish Soul, I'm like, oh crap, they are giving me 1 draw if that. Then goes Raisin, gets Mad Love, then goes Raisin for Rock of the Vanquisher, Vanquisher for Mad Love, search the Field Spell. Field Spell is crazy. It gets to target a Vanquish Soul and just add another one that has a different attribute. That's nuts. And it protects Vanquish Souls once, which is also nuts. You can't just like board wipe them. And during the end phase, if you control 2 or more Vanquish Soul monsters, you can set a Vanquish Soul trap from deck. I thought Rock of the Vanquisher counted, however, it does not, so that's something I learned. But in the second game, he also could have done it, but I guess he just isn't playing the trap card, which is a shame, because he would have had it live. So it just ends on this. So, me not really remembering what Vanquish Soul does, I just kind of am like, okay, we're just gonna play. So, I summon Caspar, and as soon as I summon Caspar, he goes Rock of the Vanquisher. Then he goes for this, Raisin get Borger. I thought he was going to pop my Caspar immediately, which would have sucked, but he goes Borger, get Mad Love back, Borger summon, Borger draw a card. Then he uses the new one, Holly Sue. This card is crazy. Reveal herself and another Vanquish Soul in hand. It could also be her. Summon herself, and then during, either turn, quick effect, either reveal an Earth in the Dark to take control of a monster your opponent controls, or Fire in Dark, summon any Vanquish Soul that isn't her from deck. This is a custom card. Like, oh my gosh. So, Holly Sue effect. Summons herself. Then immediately goes Holly Sue, reveals the 2, takes my Caspar. I go Talents, in the zone with the Caspar, take Caspar back, hey, a spell trap was activated in this column, I get to go, get crossed on. So any other monster effects on field, I'm safe from them. Go Caspar into max, and they immediately quit. Because I am about to add 4 cards, which is crazy. They aren't going to be doing me much right here, but 4 cards, just so much advantage. Now this next game is one that I really, really wish I could have just done the whole thing, because they actually left because they thought, oh, I lose because I was doing Fiendsmith. But I misplayed, and that misplay was like a really bad one. So once again, they go first. This time I open no handcrafts. I also don't own, or I guess I technically open a 1-card Sharder. But they're just doing Mad Love and a field spell. They get Caesar Valius, so I know they have that now. Reveal Holly Sue and Raisin, summon Holly Sue, summon out Raisin from deck. Raisin, get Borger, return Holly Sue. Borger. I think he chooses to deal damage to me here for the draw. Like, ah, whatever. Rock of the Vanquisher using Raisin. Rock of the Vanquisher, get back the Raisin. It's really funny that he got back the Raisin instead of summoning something else, because had he kept it there, I'd have called by for it, which is cool. So, my turn. Yeah, he had too many cards in hand, so we had to pitch the second extra, which is funny. So, this hand is single-handedly going to make me put in that god-awful trap card that says you can summon a magical musketeer from your hand, and then if you summon it to a zone your opponent doesn't control, they can't summon there that turn. Like, that kind of comes up, but what it really is good for is summoning from hand. And I've noticed that there have been so many times where I'm searching cards off of Max, and I really am like, man, I have another magical musket in hand. I kind of need to get rid of Max to do a Fiendsmith line, but now I have all these dead magical musket cards in hand that I can't use until next turn when I summon this magical musket in my hand. Well, that continuous spell solves that by giving you a zone to summon to, or it gives you a monster to summon so you can keep using those still. So, goes standby phase, he goes to draw with the heavy Borger, draws. My turn now. I summon this, and I'm purposely putting it in the Borger zone because it's going to make him have to go through some effort to summon a Raisin and put it there. So he goes Holly Sue, reveals Caesar, Holly Sue effect, and guess what? Steals it again, and I could do the exact same thing. Throws Rock of the Vanquisher, summons Raisin in the zone. Then he goes Raisin Search, and he searches Jiaolong. Then he goes Raisin again to destroy, but the card I searched off cast bar because I knew he was going to try and destroy was Fiendish Steel, which says magical musket monsters can't be destroyed by card effects. So when he goes that, I chain that, boom. He summons Valius by returning Holly Sue, and then on a new chain, he gets the Jiaolong, and he reveals 3 for Caesar Valius. Caesar Valius pops the trap, and when this trap card gets destroyed, guess what? It adds me any magical musket card, so now I got cross domination. So if he ever goes for a monster effect I'm scared of, he can't because I can negate it. So now I get Magical Musketeer Max. He goes to return a card to hand, so I don't get to add as many. I still get to add 5 freaking cards to my hand. Like, Last Stand, this, like, ooh. Like, it would be really nice, because I only got to add 4, because they have to be different names from each other. But it would be so cool if I had the special summon from hand, because then I could summon this from hand, and then pitch her, because I need to get rid of this to be able to kill anything. So I can go Kid Brave from hand, pitch Calamity, then activate Desperado, destroy field spell, so now they won't be protected anymore. And at any time I need, I have a monster negate, and it also makes their attack 0. And then this Dancing Needle doesn't really do anything against him, but it's like, I still kept it in just in case. And then here's where I mess up. I go into Requiem using my max. So by doing this, because I didn't have that trap, all of these magical musket cards, useless until the next turn. What I was supposed to do is I was supposed to go Fiendsmith Sanct, because if I go Fiendsmith Sanct, then I summon the token, and then I use that for Requiem, because then I get to keep all this on. But because he saw Requiem, he's like, I can't beat Fiendsmith, which I don't really know. Could he? Because Requiem for Lacrima, Lacrima for Fiendsmith, make Necroquip, or Fiendsmith effect, shuffle back like max, then those two make sequence into that, into Agnum Day. So Agnum Day, like I can negate 3, but I can't do other than that. I mean, I do get to get a lot of attack, but it's certainly not enough to kill. Regardless, this one's a bit shorter than the last one, but hopefully I can get another good game. I guess maybe I can show the deck real quick. It's the same one I have so far. This is the list. It's nothing too special. Just 2 Fiendsmith Engraver. I'm playing 2 because of the Master Duel restrictions. I guess TCG lets you play 3, so maybe I should be playing 3, but oh well. I'm playing 1 of each name besides Zachiel because, you know, this at least, they do come up, because you do need different names for Max. So it does let me get multiple, and then especially if I have a lot of stuff engraved, he's shuffling stuff back, and I get to draw. She's reviving from grave. He's just adding straight back from grave. It's really nice. Got 2 Fulos. I don't really like... I like having any, like, full-on hand trap at 2, because I feel like when I have them at 3, I always open 2 of them. And it's like, at least with the Mole Charmies, you can use both, but with Ash Blossom especially, it sucks. It's like, oh, man, there's like 6 things I need to Ash, and I can only do 1. How great. I'm playing one Meowls in main deck, because why not? It's like, I just need a 40th card. It's whatever. Side deck isn't even full, but like I said before, it's just, these are for versus Malice, these are for versus Malice. I swapped this in for game 2 instead of the Fuuloses, but, you know, obviously I didn't see it. I guess I should probably put a 3rd one in here, and just put the other Mole Charmies real quick before I forget. You get to see that in the video too. Woo! And sort. And save. And then just a Duster, Raigeki. These are in here because I was initially thinking of putting Thrust, but I decided not to. And then I just have 3rd Crossdom, 2nd Dancing Needles, 3rd Desperado, 3rd Last Stand. This one's especially good against back row decks. This one's good against graveyard-based decks. This one's just pretty good generically. This one's good against monster ones. I really, really love this deck so much. And then, yeah, as you can see, it is primarily Magical Musketeer and Fiendsmith. And then the non-engine is just the hand traps, the 3 Dark Ruler No More, this Talent, this Called By. That's it. I guess what I will be changing to make things a bit nicer on my brain is I will be adding Musketeer. Yeah, this is the guy that they do not play, because you can tribute summon him. You can't special, you have to tribute summon him by tributing 1 Magical Musket, and then during your opponent's end phase, you draw cards equal to the number of Magical Musket cards you activated while he was on field. So it's kind of like a multi-roll, but on a monster that's probably going to get negated or die. The other one I'm not playing is Steady Hands, just because, like, the doubling the attack and defense, it's like, cool, 24, 28, 32, 26, 3k, 34, like, sure, you can make them pretty big, but it's like, for what, though? I'd rather have something else. But the card I'm gonna be putting in now, that I really hate to be playing, but I need to, Crooked Crown. It's just, you can summon a musket from your hand, and that zone can't be used until the end of the turn. But, I mean, I think it's probably worth it. Like, that game alone showed that, had I done this first, I could have kept the Magical Musketeer monster on field, and then it would have let me do even more, too. Because, like, I could have also just gone Calamity summon back Caspar, then just keep Caspar on field because he searches. Like, that would probably be the better play, because then I could just use her as a body for anything I need, really. but oh well. Thank you for watching if you decided to stay the whole time, and remember to drink your water and have a good day.